pages of a book I didn't want to write, staring at the ceiling in the middle of the night. How do you mend the pieces that you tore apart? How do you fix the blueprint of a broken heart? Oh, I carried the blame, I wore the regret, but the hardest part of healing is the things we can't forget. I'm standing in the wreckage of the fires that I made, trying to find the sunlight through this heavy bit of shame. It takes a stronger soul to admit when they were wrong, to rewrite the verses of a broken, twisted song. So I'm collecting the ashes, I'm facing the pain, washing away all the guilt in the rain. Yeah, I'm correcting my mistakes before the foundation breaks.
Look, they say hindsight's 20/20, but my vision was blurred. Every bridge that I burned, every bridge that I crossed, every bridge that I lost, every lesson I learned came at a terrible cost. I look in the mirror, see a man that I used to despise, buried deep under the anger, looking through cynical eyes. How many times did I lash out because I was afraid? How many promises broken, how many debts left unpaid? I blame the world for the venom I spit, hiding behind a persona, too proud to admit that the calls were coming from inside the house. I was the ghost, hurting the people who actually love me the most. Yeah, daily I'm sorry for the times that I put on the show, exposing the wounds that the world didn't need to know. When the Kims say goodbye, a little spark in the dark, we tore down the house just to leave a permanent mark. But I'm older now, so now looking at the debris, realizing the monster in the closet was actually me. No more deflecting, no more projecting the blame on the past. If you don't fix the cracks in the glass, the mirror won't last. So I'm holding myself accountable, swallowing pride, slipping out of the shadow of the ego I used to hide. Standing in the wreckage of the fires that I made, trying to find the sunlight through this heavy bit of shade. It takes a stronger soul to admit when they were wrong, to rewrite the verses of a broken, twisted song. So I'm collecting the ashes, I'm facing the pain, washing away all the guilt in the rain. Yeah, I'm correcting my mistakes before the foundation breaks. It's easy to play the victim, it's easy to point the finger, to let the resentment fester, to let the animosity linger. I spend years in the defensive stance, ready to strike, treating my life like a war zone, gripping the mic like a knife. But who is the war when you're fighting yourself in the dark, leaving the trail of destruction, leaving the permanent scar? I think of the fuse, the useless disputes, the energy drained, the fans that I misled, the loyalty that I strained. I thought being a genius meant never having to say that you're wrong. Thought being you had to be callous and strong, but true strength isn't the size of a fist that you throw. It's the depth of the humility you're willing to show. I'm apologizing to the fans I let down when I stumbled and fell, when the drugs had me trapped in a self-inflicted hell. I'm correcting the narrative, fixing the trajectory now, learning to walk through the fire without burning the house down. We build up these walls out of pride and regret, trying hard to forget, trying to forget. But the key to the door is the truth in your head. You gotta fall to your knees just to learn how to stand. And it hurts, oh it burns, to admit what we've done. But the dawn only comes when you face the sun. I'm standing in the wreckage of the fires that I made, trying to find the sunlight through this heavy bit of shade. It takes a stronger soul to admit when they were wrong, to rewrite the verses of a broken, twisted song. So I'm collecting the ashes, I'm facing the pain, washing away all the guilt in the rain. So here's a final confession. So here's the final confession.